So,
Thank you for speaking with us.
good morning.
Can you tell us a little bit about what makes Riverside Park special to New London?
But it's the history of the park goes back to the 1890s. Was when the original tract of land was donated to the city. It was donated over time, beginning in 1890s through the early part of the 20th century, by families that carry names that are you see all over the history of New London: Brandegee, Palmer, names like that. Eventually, it grew to 33 acres. It's on a steep, sloping hill overlooking the upper part of the Thames River in New London. What's generally called a section of London called East New London. It's a beautiful wooded area, and it's right currently in its current state it has 18 acres that have survived to this day as a park. Little by little, some of the park was deeded over to the United States Coast Guard for the Coast Guard Academy, which New London hosts. And actually, the remainder of the park, a very controversial move in 2011, the City Council voted to give the remainder of the park to the Coast Guard Academy for future expansion. And that developed into a grassroots movement to try to save what was left of the park. It was very divisive in New London because we all loved the Coast Guard Academy, but a lot of the city also loved the park, and the thought of giving up what was left of it, the 18 acres that was still left to the people in New London, sort of split the city on that issue. There was a referendum, and I believe it was like 18 votes separated the two sides, and the movement to sell it to the Academy failed by those 18 votes. So since then, there's been a good deal of effort to improve the park, take better care of the park, become better stewards of the park, and invest in the park. And what you'll see up at that park today is about a 4 or 5 year effort to really work on the landscaping, work on taking better care of the trees. Volunteers have removed invasive species. There's quite a bit of work that's been done up there. You'll see that a group. There's one of the Sandy Hook Memorial children's playscapes is up there. It's called Emily's Shaded Place. So a memorial to one of the victims of Sandy Hook is in this park, overlooking the river. There's been improvements like pavilions that have been done, picnic areas. We improved a basketball court that's up there. So to a good portion of the city, it's a very important park. And there's a neighborhood up there called Hodges Square, which is historic, and this is the park for the Hodges Square in the East New London area.
So the park is just over 125 years old. Do you see a bright future?
Yes, absolutely. The referendum was a healthy thing because the community came together and decided, look, we want to keep this park, we want to invest in this park. That created the Conservancy, which is a volunteer group of people that are stewards for the park. And it also, for the city administration, became a priority for the Parks Department to make sure that park is well taken care of. And I think there's a renewed dedication by all of the community that this is an important piece of it.